Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Singer I'll Be Sure revealed he would serve a subpoena to testify in Diddy's criminal trial. He didn't go into details, but he mentioned that he plans to talk it over with his attorneys when the time is right. Will I'll Be Sure really testify, or is this just a scamming way to stir up attention and sell his book that's dropping soon? I've got some thoughts on it, but I'll tell you what I really think in a second. In a recent interview with Fox, he hinted that Diddy might have had something to do with this crazy near-death experience he had. He didn't explain exactly how, but he told fans to check out his new book for more details. He literally said, "If you actually knew what they did to me, there was a bounty on my head." He said he really believes that, and it's the first time he's ever said it publicly. He even added, "Remember, I'm the only one who spoke up, and I'm the only one left alive." He also said that Kim Porter, Diddy's ex and the mother of 3 of his kids, warned him to watch his back. I'll Be Sure even hinted that Diddy might have had something to do with Kim's death. When the interviewers asked if he had any proof, he said Kim seemed to be in the best of health the last time he saw her, which was at their son Quincy's Netflix Christmas special screening on October 30th, 2018. So back in November 2022, I'll Be Sure had written a really emotional letter to his fans after coming out of a 2-month coma. In it, he talked about the unexpected medical nightmare that almost cost him his life. He wrote, "I had multiple surgeries covering everything from repairing a hematoma, hernia to an organ transplant. I was also placed on dialysis, accumulated excessive fluid in my lungs, fungal pneumonia, became septic, had lymph nodes removed, multiple blood transfusions, was intubated and placed on a ventilator due to my oxygen dropping down to 20%. I'll Be Sure never mentioned Diddy's name in the post. Check out the interview and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
There's no marketing. I'm living my truth, and it's time.
So you were in that coma in 2022. You had the liver transplant, you had the tracheotomy, all that stuff that went on.
Multi-system organ failure.
Yeah. Right.
60.
Have they figured out what happened yet?
We will.
No, I mean, have the doctors medically, what happened to you?
Yeah,
because you just collapsed, right?
Yeah, so, just mysteriously out of the blue, which we do talk about in the book.
Yes,
what that,
I want to get into that.
What that process is. But, so it's been quite a journey. And as I said, even as it relates to writing the book, I went through almost more than a decade of being scrutinized and clowned by law enforcement and telling me, you need some help. Sex trafficking? Really? What's wrong with you? No way. Not realizing that they were also working for the situation.
Because you were hinting, saying,
posting. Yeah. I get calls, take it down or else, so on and so forth.
But this is about Diddy. So let's be clear for everybody that doesn't know.
Diddy, his trial's about to start. Yeah, yes. They're selecting a jury.
But you were on this train years ago.
Yes, many, many years ago. I posted some information that was, basically trying to save my life. And thank goodness to my ex, the wonderful Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who, kind of warned me all along the way to, just kind of watch your back, so on and so forth. And I didn't understand
why. Because of Diddy.
Basically.
Do you believe that she died of pneumonia?
Absolutely not.
Why? What evidence do you have?
She was in the best of health. We just saw each other prior to her passing. We were actually celebrating our son's new Netflix Christmas special, and she was doing just fine. In fact, we were all at the event together at Netflix in the lobby. Sean, myself, the children, all having a great time. And I'm, grabbing Sean like, well, and she's in the back going, stop, So it was a really festive opportunity just for all of us to be together, because it's nothing like the circus that's out here. So it was a lot of the stuff, came to surprise, but a lot of the stuff will be revealed and that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to finally tell my story. Every network came to me, participate in so and so, but I said, listen, I have no interest in speaking about another man.
But you are in the book.
Yeah, right. But this, I will speak about where our paths cross and what's most relevant. It's something I've been trying to say for many, many years. And unfortunately, Roseanne, even with Sean being incarcerated, that's not a celebration. There's no celebration in it. First and foremost, there's way too much collateral damage in many, many ways. Many people's lives are affected. And in fact, a genre of music that I grew up in is ruined right now.
You're blaming Diddy for that?
I'm blaming this entire industry and the way it's gone. And, there's no one person that's in charge, but this level and this magnitude of a story of detriment, of diabolical, just heinous, whatever's really going on. It's unfortunate.
Is Diddy suing you or threatening to sue you?
No. I have the truth.
But one thing is, you have volunteered to testify at the trial, correct?
Not as of yet. Actually, I was subpoenaed.
Okay.
So my attorneys worked something out. So I believe when the time is right, I'm going to discuss it with my attorneys.
But you're willing to?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, I am. And again, there's no, like I said, this is not marketing for me. I'm living this life. And the only reason I wanted to tell the story, Kurt, was very specifically because I was ignored. There was the most expensive PR campaign against me to shut me down. If you actually knew what they did to me, there was a bounty on my head. There was a bunch of stuff.
So do you think specifically then that Sean Diddy Combs or people affiliated with him did something to you that caused you to have multi-organ failure?
I believe this to be the case, yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
My first time saying it.
Are you concerned that he still has power outside of incarceration?
Remember, I'm the only one who spoke up, and I'm the only one left alive.
Okay, so he keeps saying he doesn't want to speak on another man, but then he was in the Diddy documentary, that Peacock documentary, saying the exact same thing he's saying now in this new interview. Last year, at some event, he told us to stay tuned because he had evidence. Then the Peacock documentary, came out and still no proof. Now he's promoting a book and saying stay tuned again. Do you see the pattern? And get this, on the first day of Diddy's jury selection last week, a potential juror number 37 to be exact, got dismissed. She worked in marketing at a publishing company and said her company is about to drop a book by Albie Shore. She said she didn't work on the promo, but read the press release, and the book makes a bunch of accusations against Diddy. Again, you see, with no proof. She even said she might have to read the book herself. So it's clear he's accusing Diddy in the book, but still isn't bringing any real evidence. Now, I don't think Albie Shore is going to testify in Diddy's trial. And while what he's saying could be true, court needs proof, not just stories. In the interview, he said he was subpoenaed, but will talk to his lawyer when the time is right. What does that even mean? The time is right now. The trial starts today. Hello. He's known the date like the rest of us. He doesn't want to testify. Dads who don't want to testify. He wants to make accusations and sell a book at the same time. It's a game, maybe even a scam. Again, what he's saying could totally be true. But if he really had evidence, why not show up to court and help put Diddy behind bars? The truth is, he probably doesn't have any evidence. This book is just his last chance to make money off of the Diddy drama. Don't forget, he was married to Kim and had Quincy with her. Diddy came into the picture, took Kim, and raised Quincy as his own. And now, Albie Shore was saying in the documentary, Kim begged him to walk away because she was scared Diddy would hurt him. Okay, but Kim's not here to confirm that now. And honestly, what man walks away from their kid because of fear of another man? A real father would fight for his child, not disappear. So Albie Shore is full of it. This is his way to make some money, get back at Diddy. Because if you have all this proof, why not take it to court and put this freaking monster behind bars? But instead, you want to go on TV. You want to do a documentary talking about stay tuned, and we all staying tuned. We all stay tuned and nothing. And now, oh, it's the book. Check the book out and get all the details, which is a lie. It's just more accusations without proof. Okay, he wants to make some money off of Diddy. That's like his payback. Like, yeah, you monster. You did all this. Yeah, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get something out of you now. That's all it's all about. Do not fall for this gimmick. Okay, and I'm sick of these people with their books. Okay, these freaking liars. Like Courtney Vegas. What's his name? Burgess? Burgess. Who else writing books? Chris Todd. All these freaking liars. I'm not saying I'll be sure he's a liar, but come on. Show the proof. Stop talking about stay tuned, and nothing. Every time it's nothing. Okay? Stop with the accusations. If you have proof, show it. You clearly don't have any proof. All right? So, will you be buying this book? Because I'm sure there are a few YouTubers who will be buying it just so they could read it on live for views, like they have done with the other books that were exposed for being fake. Like, I can't understand how people can just buy a fake book, knowing it's fake, knowing they are lies, a bunch of lies, and then buy it just so you could read it to your subscribers. It's like, what? You don't respect your subscribers. You just want to do anything for views. Like, you'll do anything for views, knowing that the book is a lie. Like, it's crazy to me, but you guys, that is all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any new uploads. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.